They need to understand, women have to understand what they're trading, what they're hiding or covering up, and they may not do it anymore. And then recognize how to have systems around it. So how you plan your day and routines that keep those things alive. And they keep them at the forefront without it feeling like busy work or that you have to be super disciplined in order to do it. It becomes natural.
Yeah.
There's a section in the workbook that talks about creating your paradise. What are those things that you need to have in your life on a daily basis that keep you feeling alive, that keep you feeling rooted, and keep you feeling supported? You can set up your environments to support you as well. And so that is something that I wanted to make sure that women had, because we're compromising too much that is important and that is unnecessary in order to take on these roles in our lives. We're going to
Yeah.
have the roles, like those roles are existing, but we get to define them. We get to see how those look. For example, how you culture and you like to be immersed in it. Maybe that is something like raise these kids. I'm raising him to understand that cultures are important. I'm raising him to understand that all of the things that we experience and we buy and we have didn't come from anywhere. Someone is making that. And someone's deciding the rules around how that's distributed as well.
Mm.
They're more conscious about these different things. That also can be important. There's not one way to live. There are different ways to live, and that's okay. Also, in the work that Jada does, which is phenomenal, by the way, she gets to encounter people from all over. So cultural isn't just like international. It also can be regional. It also can be, because she works with businesses that have brands. Brands create culture. So you help to form and shape a culture within everyone's business that they have. So, and there's a sense like you are still doing the work that you set out to do. And when you look at offers and making sure the pricing is right, again, fairness. All these different elements are present. They're just not in the way that you originally thought they would show up at this particular time. And
Yep.
those are the things that I wanted to illuminate in the paradise aspect. Because, like, hey, maybe certain things are still present. They do still exist in your life. Maybe not the way that you thought that they would, but you can still cherish them. And you can still double down on them. You can expand upon them. Because in life, this is why, going back to the post, I don't think it's a good idea to just juggle different things. I think if you have a lot in you that you want to express, then do that, because life is going to life. So if you already have it now accepted and taken on all this stuff and you're feeling the weight of all of these roles, there's more roles to come. There are going to be more things to do. Life is going to life. I was talking to a friend the other day, they need a new roof out of nowhere. They're like, it's like life is going to life by itself. Don't add pressure.
Yeah.
Don't add pressure to yourself that is unnecessary. It's okay to make a pivot and to learn how to do it without losing everything and starting all the way over. There's things that you can leverage, and that's okay. I call it pivoting your purpose. Even if you have the same career because you like it. Not everyone hates their job, right? So you pivot your purpose behind it. The reason why I'm doing this is not for validation, it's not for approval, it's not for status. It's to put me in position to be this, to do this, so I can have my own this. You're going in with a different perspective. And even while you're there, you're able to analyze different things while you're there. You work for an organization, you want to build your own organization. How's it structured? Let me look at that organizational chart. Things that people don't even pay attention to anymore. What policies and things are in place? What systems are they using? What software? How's their training look? All these things you can glean from when you're starting your own business. So I think it's important to know that the reason why I created the workbook was a lot of people feel like a lot of things are missing in their life. And what they'll realize is that it's always been there. It was just covered up. You can dust it off and bring it back to life.